The Senate Blue Ribbon Committee resuming today its investigation into alleged corruption in the implementation of the Good Conduct Time Allowance law. Senators are expected to present more witnesses on the matter, and our correspondent Joyce Ilas is with us this morning to tell us more about this hearing. Joyce, always good to have you on the set and pick your brain. Now, this is already the fourth installment or hearing on the GCTA law. So tell us, who's going to face the Senate today?
So today, we expect to hear again from Yolanda Camilon. She was a witness last week. She is the wife of a bilibid inmate, and if we can recall, last week she said that she paid 50,000 pesos to certain Bucor officials to ensure the early release of her husband. Now today, we expect to hear from these Bucor officials she identified in her testimony, and among those invited today are Ramoncito Roque, the Bucor documents processing chief. If you can recall, also last week he already admitted to receiving 10,000 pesos from Camilon, but he also insisted that he returned this money. Now we also expect to hear from two Bucor inspectors who Camilon allegedly paid and dealt with.
All right. Are there new witnesses expected to testify today?
Senate President Tito Sotto said that he hopes to present 1 to 2 more witnesses today, among them an inmate and a Bucor official. They are expected to corroborate the statement of Camilon, but Sotto said over the weekend, Sotto said that he is still fixing some security concerns of these witnesses.
Okay, so so far, from everything they've heard, what is the assessment of the senators so far for the GCTA for sale or the selling of inmates' freedoms based on the Good Conduct Time Allowance law? And who do they think should be held liable for what's been going on, supposedly?
Senators are convinced that there really is corruption involved in the implementation of the GCTA law. Senate President Tito Sotto said that Bucor's revamp should not end with the firing of Bucor Chief Nicanor Faeldon. As we know, that was what happened last week. He said that Bucor should be cleaned from top to bottom. Now, as for Senate Minority Leader Franklin Drilon, even though there is no direct evidence linking Faeldon to this GCTA for sale scheme, he said he believes that Faeldon is still liable because of liable for incompetence and negligence. Drilon explained that Faeldon failed to catch this GCTA scheme, which was happening under his nose. Recall that during the hearing last Thursday, Faeldon said that that was the first time he actually heard of this GCTA for sale scheme.
Right. Okay. So you're going to be covering that today, am I right?
Yes, so the hearing will be later at 10 in the morning.
Okay. Okay, we will be carrying that live. So again, Joyce Ilas, thank you so much for telling us what to expect in today's hearing on the GCTA controversy. Again, that's going to be carried live at 10 a.m. here on CNN Philippines.